Hi guys, Sarah here and welcome to Novel Expectations. Today I'm coming to you with my May 2016 TBR. I just love doing TBRs every month. I don't know about you guys, but it's like the start of a fresh month and what new books am I going to read, and it just makes me so excited. So I've got a bunch of books that I have picked to read this month. I'm not going to get too much into what each of them is about, because I figure I'll do that when I get to my wrap-ups and when I'm talking about what books I'm currently reading. So right now, this is more just a list of what I plan on reading this month, and there's a lot. So for my Back to My Childhood books, I'm actually now picking 2 books. The reason being is because if I finish the first one, and then I finish everything else I meant to read that month, then I can read the second one. If not, the second one will carry over to the next month. But anyway, and sometimes too, when you read a book that's a little meatier, you sometimes need something that's a little lighter, like to cleanse the palate, essentially. So that's why I try to pick more than one Back to My Childhood book. So for my Back to My Childhood books, the first one I plan on reading this month is Little House in the Big Woods by Laura Ingalls Wilder. This is the first book in the Little House on the Prairie series. Now, I had never planned on reading this, but I heard a lot of booktubers lately talking about it, and it was such a nostalgic for me. Like, we had that yellow covered box set when I was a kid. And I went on Amazon just to see if they were available for the Kindle, and they are for 99 cents each book, guys. I'm not kidding. That's Canadian. If you're interested in rereading the Little House on the Prairie series, please go onto Amazon and check it out. These are the covers. The one that I'm showing are the covers for the Kindle editions. Really sweet. Like, that's a nice enough cover. You know what it is. But definitely go and check them out. Like, that is an insane price. I'm debating on next week on just going and grabbing all of them, in case the price goes up for some reason. Although I have seen it like that for a few weeks. So, my second Back to My Childhood book is going to be Secrets, which is the second book in the Sweet Valley High series, and it's written by Francine Pascal. This will be a fun, trashy type of book. I love it. And on to the ebooks that I plan on reading this month. So the first one is All of Me by Jennifer Bernard. This is a carryover from April. It is, I don't know whether I'm pre-recording this on Sunday, and it's now Friday, so it's been about 5 days. So I don't know if I've already started this or not yet. I probably have, but I'm probably not going to get it done before the end of April, which I think is like Saturday, tomorrow, because I think May 1st is on Sunday. So, yeah, this is a carryover from April, so I will read this one. It is the first book in the Love Between Bases series. So the next book is Secrets of Flight by Maggie Leffler. This is a brand new release. It's coming out on May the 3rd. I plan on reading this and then reviewing this for you guys on this channel. This is a historical fiction novel that takes place in and around World War II, and it just looks and sounds awesome, and I can't wait to read it. Next, People of the Wolf by W. Michael Gear and Kathleen O'Neill Gear, which is a husband and wife writing team. They're also archaeologists. This book will be a reread. I read this a long, long time ago. Again, I'll talk more about that when I get into me actually reading this book. This is an ancient historical novel. It is pretty much about the first peoples who came over crossing the Bering Strait into North America. This is a whole series of books. This is the first book in the North Americans Forgotten Past series. And like I said, it's about the first natives who came over the Bering Strait and into North America. These are amazing stories. Again, I will talk more about this when I get to them in my wrap-up. Next up, Bogianaville by Heather Graham. It's a romantic suspense novel. It's not super long. It's only about 125 pages. I think I picked it up for $1 on the Kindle. It came up when I was doing my random number, like my random book pick. And it's a standalone. It's a Heather Graham. I can't go wrong. Next is a book called The Scoop by Fern Michaels. This is the first book in the Godmother series or the Grandmother series. I can't remember. I'll put it right here. It's a romantic novel. You can't tell by the cover. It'll be a really nice contemporary read. I'm really looking forward to it. Next, A Risk Worth Taking by Victoria James. This is also a romance novel. It is the first book in the Red River series. And yeah, just another fun contemporary for a nice sunny month, let's hope. And last but not least for my ebooks is Protection Detail by Shirley McCoy. This is the first book in the Canine Protector series. This is a love-inspired suspense novel. Now, love-inspired is a category romance under the umbrella of Harlequin. They are Christian fiction novels. That may not be my personal religious background, but I do really enjoy reading them because they're very sweet stories, and I really find they focus more on the relationship between the two people as opposed to the physical relationship between the two people, if you catch my drift. So these look like a lot of fun, and I'm really looking forward to starting the series. And the audiobook that I got for this month just so happened to be the only audiobook I plan on listening to this month because it is Dragonfly and Amber by Diana Gabaldon. This is the second book in the Outlander series. I'm super excited about starting it. It came up as the first book when I did my random generator to find out what I was going to read or listen to this month. And I thought at 39 hours, it's going to be the only audiobook I listen to this month. Because I generally don't like listening to audiobooks faster than normal speed. I find sometimes, especially if I'm driving, when I need to also pay attention to what's going on around me, that if the book's sped up, I have a harder time doing both, like trying to keep up with what's going on, plus what I'm doing, like driving essentially, or if I'm at home and knitting, or, you know, at work at the end of the day when I'm doing some last sheets or something like that, answering the last few emails, something else that needs my attention. So that's why, especially with these books, because the narrator is just amazing. And I don't want to speed up her voice because it is just so perfect and I just love it. So anyway, guys, are you interested in any of these books, or have you read any of these books? Please let me know in the comments below, and also let me know what you're reading this month because I'd love to know. And until next time, guys, take care and happy reading. Bye!